psychology class, you'll be using American Psychological Association or APA style formatting for your essays. It's not that scary. Chances are you've used MLA formatting in some of your other classes. It's the same idea. APA dictates the formatting in which your essays will be written, as well as the style of the citations. So it's the same idea as MLA, just with a few formatting differences. This page that you're on the guide, can help you navigate all those differences. As you look down, on the left side of the page, you'll see there are Valencia sources that you can use. These links will show you a sample paper. This one on the left contains an abstract. You're not required to use an abstract in Professor Magness's class. There are links to citing the DSM, as well as print sources. That would be usually books or anything you physically can hold, or electronic sources, which would be anything you find online. Over in the center of the page, I've gone ahead and pulled out some of the most common citation needs, so things like books, websites, videos, the DSM-5, and journal articles, and also pulled out a sample paper that does not have an abstract that you can view. Farther down the page, you'll see that there is a section where you can see more about the actual APA manual. So in your other classes like Comp 1 or 2, you may have had to buy the MLA manual or a Siegel handbook, which really shows you all the MLA rules. APA has the same kind of manual. You don't have to buy it though. You can find it in any of the campus libraries. And quite frankly, with all the links above, you don't really need to see the physical book unless you have a very unique type of citation that you need help with. You're also free to visit the library and ask a librarian for help when writing your citations. We're very used to helping students, so we will probably know the answer fairly quickly if you have an unusual type of citation that you need to write. I'm going to click into one of the citation handouts to show you what to expect. If you're citing a journal article, you would click on this link here to learn how. There are two elements to an APA citation, the references page and the in-text citation. So the color-coded piece that you see here is what would go at the end of your paper on the references page. You'll simply follow this example and substitute out the information for the article that you've used. Below that, in the black text, you'll see that it gives you the examples for the in-text citations. These are the citations that actually go within the paragraphs that you're writing. So you can see you include the author's last name, the date, possibly the page number. This helps create a breadcrumb trail. So as you're reading the paper, I can see the author of your source. And then if I really want to check the source or learn more about it, I know which reference on the references page goes with the quote or fact that you used within the body of your paper. So this is an example of an article that you might find in Psych Articles, our psychology database. Again, you can see the color-coded piece here for the references page. And then below that, you can see for a direct quote, so that would be one with quotation marks where you're using the language that is directly in the article, so kind of copy and pasting a quote. You can see you have the last names, the date, and the page number. If you're paraphrasing, so reading maybe 2 or 3 pages in an article and then putting it into your own words, you can see that you don't have to include a page number for that. That's an example of an article. Books or websites really work the same way. They just might require slightly different information. You can see this example for a book by one author. It's got your author, your date of publication, the title, and then the in-text citations work pretty similarly as well. Again, if you have any specific questions about using APA, feel free to stop by one of your campus libraries or call and contact us.